What is going on, my super sandwiches? Rhymestyle here with another mystery box from Goodwill. Let's go ahead and pop into it real fast. Open it for the very first time. Don't cut my fingers. That is the goal, because it'd be really awkward having to talk about why I cut my finger because I was opening up a box of peanuts, packing peanuts. Fantastic. But this is what we want over here. Let me put this box over here to make sure there's nothing else in here. There is not. All right, Buster, back it up. Back it away. All right. Here's another lot. You know how this works. I get a bunch of lots from Goodwill, and oh no, this hurts me already. Seeing the freaking rubber bands. Stop putting rubber bands on these cards, man. They hurt them. Anyways, I like to look for lots, in case it's the first time you're watching this. I like to look at random lots on like eBay, Goodwill. Mostly I get them from Goodwill. And in fact, I've gotten everything on Goodwill so far. And you may think, well, that's kind of a waste of money. You're not gonna find any hits there. Wrong. That is wrong. I actually found a bunch of hits before. Let's actually look at this freaking rubber band stack first. I've gotten a bunch of hits before in my Goodwill lots, and it's possible you can keep finding more. So the question is will there be anything in here? Guess we'll find out right now. So we got a bunch of reverse rares. Not reverse rares, but reverse hollows. Nothing too fancy, but they're all in pretty good condition. Hey, that's a hollow. That's a good condition too. That is okay. So it's not the best condition. It's decent condition. Here is a Baneri. Let's put this to the side. A Blaziken. Look at that. But that's just a wait, is that hollow? No, it is hollow. Oh, for a second I couldn't even tell. And again, oh, there we go. That's awesome. That's good. That's cool right there. That's a hit. That's awesome. Let's see what the condition is of this. Is this good? It's a bit warped, which isn't a completely bad thing, but the condition's actually not that bad. I'm going to get this graded. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. See? You find hits every now and then. You find hits every now and then. Let's keep going through this pile right here. And this is obviously not a hit because this is awful. Put this to the side. Here is a Zapdos. This is from 2008. I have no idea which set this is from, but it's good condition, so I'm gonna go and put it to the side. For Alligator, reverse rare. Delta species. This is actually good condition too. Put this to the side. See, you can find some good stuff every now and then. Let's put this over here. Turn this back upside down. Now the question is if I go through the rest of this stuff, will there be anything else in this pile, or is all the good stuff in the front? Now I really hope not, because I'm hoping there's more stuff in here. We got Magmar. We got a energy. What kind of energy is that? That's a darkest energy. Wow, this is actually a really cool looking energy card. Turn it upside down. We got a Heatran, a Latias. Also looks pretty cool. Delta species Latias. Lots of Delta species cards in here. Kyogre. Dude, oh, that's a holographic Tyranitar. That's awesome. That is incredible. Really good condition too. There's obviously some whitening on the corner down there, but that's not that big of a deal. It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Curlia, God, turning it upside down a lot. I got Cessation Crystal, Ponyta. Can you stay focused? There you go. Vaporeon. This is just like a regular hollow. Oh, it's really badly bent though. Let's put this in the bent pile. We got Duskull. Skunky, Scyther! I like Scyther. It's actually a pretty cool Scyther. I've never seen this before. Again, Scyther needs more love. He needs more love. All right, let's put the good stuff to the side and let's go through this stuff. Now I'm gonna assume this pile is going to be mostly garbage. So we'll just kind of try to go fast in hopes of finding another hit that wasn't shown off in that first pile. Because what I feel like Goodwill does is Goodwill doesn't really know much about Pokemon cards, obviously. I mean, I've seen someone sell a freaking first edition Shadowless Charizard on the Goodwill website before, and obviously it's Goodwill who sold it. And if they knew what they had, they could have probably sold that in a much better way, done, I don't know, some kind of charity thing. They don't know their Pokemon cards basically. So when they put these cards, they probably show off like the shiny stuff first. They're also really bad at taking pictures too, because all the preview images that they always have are just like really bad. It's as if they took the camera was doing this when they were taking it. It's more blurrier than this. This is exactly how blurry the freaking photos are when they show off these cards, which is why people don't usually bid on them. Because like, if you find a hit, it could still be also bad just because you can't tell what the condition is, so it's kind of risky to purchase it. So that's kind of like the situation you have with Goodwill. But every now and then, you know, you'll find something nice in the thumbnail, and it's like, okay, you know what? This could be a potential hit. I'm going to go ahead and risk it and see what happens. Infernape, can you focus on the card though, please? There you go. Come on, do the thing. Magmortar is actually a rare. That is actually a rare. Okay, so see, this could have been in that pile, but it wasn't for whatever reason. So I'm hoping that we find, hey, that's a non-hollow Venusaur. Palkia. Actually, this is, what is the same freaking cards, just non-hollow versions of them? So it looks like, okay, this is all gonna be energies, isn't it? Energy, energy, energy. Yeah. So back what I was saying, you can find hits on the Goodwill website. It's just, you have to dig for it. And you know, I've had my hits before. I had some pretty good hits. I found the original Charizard in a lot that came back as a pretty good grade from PSA. And if that happens again, I'm going to be a very happy camper. In fact, I just won 2 really incredible bids, which you'll see me open sometime in the near future, as soon as I get those cards, and I'm very excited about those. And if when I show you that, you're gonna see why I'm excited. You'll see why. That's all I'm gonna say. With that said, if you really dig into the Goodwill website, you might find some amazing stuff, and it's just a matter of looking. This is a nice looking Chansey. Why is that a common? That should not be a common. That should not be a common. What else we got? Come on. So far, nothing else good. And I'm gonna go ahead and assume that based off my experience so far, that nothing else good is gonna be in these lots. Yo, and before there's like a shadowless Charizard in here or something, watch that happen. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get that card one day, and when I get it, it's gonna be because of Goodwill. It's not because I spent $20,000 like, you know, the crazy people across the world who buy theirs off of eBay, because I ain't got that kind of money. But one day, I'm going to come across a shadowless Charizard, and it's going to be from Goodwill, I promise you. I promise you. That's literally, hold on. They reused this freaking seal? That's funny, that's like a base set seal, but a different background. So that's funny that they reused that. That's the same seal as you actually see in Evolutions now. All right, we're almost done with this lot. Looks like nothing else nice though, just as I predicted. But hey, from the hits that I got, I'm kind of excited because they were in really good shape, which I will go over at the end of the video. So here we go. Final lot. Let's see if we can find something else nice in here. I'm hoping that they missed something when they put together all the hollows and rares, and there's something else amazing here. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. And if I missed anything, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Like I said, I don't know all of these cards. I grew up with the original base set through Jungle, through Gym Heroes. I missed a complete middle, the black and white era, and then I came back around XY. And I got back into Pokemon cards when they re-released Evolutions, or I guess released Evolutions. That's a nice haunter, I like that. But for the most part, I missed like the middle part, the middle section. Like for example, the e-reader stuff. I had no idea anything about e-reader cards at all. So if there's something else in here, feel free to point it out. But although, I mean, if it's holographic or rare, I'll know it's got to be a big deal, right? Is that how this works? Was this a non-hollow? No, it's not hollow. So, but again, if I missed something, just feel free to shout it out in the comment section below. Ooh, look at that, Erica's Bulbasaur. Speaking of Gym Heroes, Farfetch'd. I like how most of these cards didn't require me turning it upside down 10,000 times, which is always annoying when I get cards from Goodwill, because they're always in just terrible orders. But yeah, Diglett! We're almost done here. I'm gonna go ahead and say there's nothing else in here. Looking like it. It's looking like it. But I promise you, this next lot that I got coming is very exciting. Alright, so that's the end of it. Okay. Alright, so as far as the hits, this is what we got. So we got this reverse Blaziken. I don't know how valuable this is, because like I said, I missed that middle era, but it's cool. I'm gonna hang on to it. I'm not gonna get graded. By the way, I got a video coming out sometime in the near future explaining how grading works and why you want to get stuff graded. Because I always get questions like, Rhymestyle, should I get this graded? And it's like, the card they show me looks like this, and I'm like, no, you shouldn't get that graded, because look at that bend. I have that coming out sometime in the near future, which explains everything how to do it, and hopefully it's going to help some of you guys out, so keep an eye out for that. We got this Heatran, which isn't the best condition. Even though it's silver on the side, you can actually see silvering is pretty bad around the corners, around the edges and stuff over here, and the corners too, and then of course the back is pretty bad. So this is just going to go to my collection pile. We got this Venusaur, which is in pretty decent shape. There's scratches on the hollow, unfortunately. So again, this is not something I want to get graded, but it's pretty good shape for what it is. We got a Latias, a Delta species Latias, fire type. Also, the back is not that good at all, so again, don't want to get that graded. The only time you want to get a card that's beat up graded if it's something extremely rare. Like if you have, for example, a reverse Charizard. In fact, actually over here, this is gonna be a good example. Where are you? Like I got these shadowless cards, as you can see. They're not the best shape, but they're so valuable. I'm still gonna get them graded just to have them encapsulated. So again, I'll explain all that in my video in the near future that explains how grading works, but you don't wanna get everything graded, just like the more rare stuff. We got a Feraligatr, once again a Delta species. It's kind of weird that we got a lightning type Feraligatr, but it's pretty badass, although it is really scratched up on the hollow parts, you can tell. So not something I wanna get graded, but I'm gonna hang on to it. We got this Zapdos, which I don't know where this is from, but it's pretty badass, I like it. But as far as it hits, we have these two bad boys. This Tyranitar, I don't know how valuable it is, but it's actually in pretty decent shape. The back has a couple of like, not dents, but like there's a little bit of whitening at the top. But for the most part, it's in pretty good shape. There's also whitening down here in the bottom right. But this car right here by far has the best, oh, just kidding, no it doesn't. I just held it up to the light and I saw that bend. No! Why? Everything else in this car was great until I saw that bend. Oh, that's a dud. That is a dud. It's still cool to have this. This is a Stormfront Charizard, I believe is what it's called. It's just that bend, come on, man. Like, there's no scratches on the hollow or anything. It's just, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed another Goodwill opening treasure hunt. If you did, feel free to leave a like right below. And I guess keep an eye out for more openings in the near future. And again, I'm going to give some of these cards away. So if you comment which card you would want the most from this pile, I'll pick a random person and I'll mail you the card out at random. So, except for the Charizard, I'm going to keep the Charizard. Even though he's bent, I'm going to keep him, but everything else is up for grabs. So whoever comments and gets randomly picked by the comment picker, you win. And then all you have to make sure you do is respond to my message when I inbox you on YouTube. Because if you don't respond, I'm going to go to someone else. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your day. My name is Rhymestyle, and I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.